What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants. No hate. So, by now, all of you probably are aware that Jarrell Miller went to a car dealership to steal back a car that was repossessed. Okay. Had a tracker in it, and they caught him. And, he used the female as a decoy to pretend that she left her cell phone in that particular vehicle. Jumped out, grabbed the guy from behind, put him in a chokehold, demanded the keys, threw the guy to the floor, and hopped in the car and sped off. Okay, so I did a video about that. And so I want to point out some things in this video, okay, because you got to wake people up. And a lot of times people, they get soft-hearted for the wrong people. I was watching a video, Paulie Malignaggi, Teddy Atlas, Chris Algieri, and I'm sitting here saying, I'm hearing nothing but excuses for Jarrell Miller. Some people try to, you never know what a person's going through. Right. People rape someone. You're going to say, well, you never know what he was going through. Maybe he was a virgin. Oh, so it's okay to rape people. It's okay to molest. It's okay to steal. It's okay to rob. It's okay to kill. Because you went through something. We all go through something. We all came up going through something some kind of way. There's no need to feel sorry for this man. It's not going to help anything. This is a 35-year-old man we're talking about. And I'm noticing, like, every time something happens, this is the one thing people fail to realize. They always say, you're a grown man, you're accountable for yourself. But, there's always a but. 35 years old, so-called converted Muslim, right? You see, the other week when I made a video about Tank Davis making that comment, because a content creator pretty much was saying, well, he's changed his name and that, we should call him by his name and he's a Muslim now. And he responds with, I'll still slap the shit out of you. This is exactly my point. So when I said what I said, it's like, well, it doesn't sound like he converted too much to Islam. Same exact type of stupid shit that he was saying and doing. We know the video of him and the girlfriend or ex-girl, I don't know if he's still with her or whatever, right? That shit made TMZ, was all over the news, all over YouTube, right? And what is he doing? Yanking on her, and they say he slapped her around. Now, that's my point. You still have the same tendencies. You have to come to the realization, I need to change things about myself. I need to change my ways. Not just say, it's like I'm a pimp, but now I'm a minister. I'm still a pimp, but I'm also a minister. You understand? No, you either one or the other. You can't be both. Not legitimately. And I'm watching just the reactions that people are having. And it's always the same thing. There's always people willing to make excuses for these people. We go around talking to the kids and letting them know not to bully people. Okay? If you are being bullied, make it known so we can take care of it. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want you coming to school afraid. We don't want you scared to go out your house because you have someone bullying you and you're afraid to talk to people. And a lot of times it happens. Here's a 35-year-old grown man, prides himself in being a bully, calls himself a bully. And it's like he wants to be known for the most ignorant shit. He has no shame whatsoever. Even when he failed his test. And I remember his video where he's ranting and talking about people don't know what the fuck they talking about. I ain't failed shit. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. I'm clean. I ain't take nothing at all, right? But just the way he was saying it is if I don't give a fuck. If this man wasn't boxing, I know he used to kickbox. I've seen his sorry ass do both. But what would he be doing if he didn't have this? You just got paid like $4.8 million. And you can't make fucking car payments? So instead of you handling your business, You go back to steal the car back. What's your alibi? I didn't steal it. I was going so I can go to the bank and get the money and then bring the money back. What excuse do you have? I wonder if somebody would have asked Jarrell Miller on camera, what is your New Year's resolution? I don't believe in all that shit, but just saying, I wonder what he would have said. You think he would have said something like, well, I don't know, but if I don't get my way, I'm probably going to do something stupid, end up in prison, end up going to jail over nothing. So he embodies everything we speak against. Oh, he's a likable guy. How? He's good for the sport. How? Why? Because he tell people to suck his dick, call people pussy, call them bitch ass niggas, talk about wanting to fuck their mamas and all. That's good for the sport? That's what boxing needs? So this is what you want your kid to do. Grow up to be a foul-mouthed criminal. Because that's pretty much all he embodies. He wants to give that vibe, I'm a criminal, I'm a tough guy, I'm a bully. He calls himself a bully. Right? Come on, I'm a bully, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, I looked at him. I don't know why Teddy Atlas went into this rant. But he's going on talking about, I understand what he was saying, but it was just so unnecessary. And he's saying maybe he's suffering from the beating he took, like mentally, maybe he's not right. And the dude wasn't right long time ago. It has nothing to do with no Daniel Dubois beating his ass. I remember years ago, Shannon Briggs was in the gym, somebody else was in there, and Birmingham Stavern was sitting on the apron of the ring. And Jarrell Miller know they're in there recording. He comes in there, starts calling Romain Stavern a bum-ass nigga. You lost your very first title defense and shit. You ain't shit. And Shannon all had to separate that. The dude is just an asshole, man. And a fight never happened between the two of them. So what was the purpose of that? He just has no respect. He has no class. Okay? He went up and told Eddie Hearn he's going to, when I see you in New York, I'm going to pull up on you in New York. If I see him, tell you. He's threatening. So what if Eddie Hearn would have called the police on him? Then what? Real tough, you threatening Eddie Hearn. Like, really? The guy just has issues. He's a fucked up person. That's what it's called. Let's stop making these excuses for these fighters. If he worked and fucking shot right bagging groceries, nobody would give a fuck. He'd just be a 330-pound fucking criminal and nobody would care. Would his mental health issue, would his mental health be an issue then? Would anybody be talking about what he possibly may be going through? No. They wouldn't give a fuck. Keep saying, he's a talented fighter. I don't give a fuck about his talents. Your intentions is everything. Teddy Atlas should know that. Because remember, he pulled a gun on Mike Tyson for disrespecting a female that was close to him, right? Okay. So your intentions is everything. So let's just get this straight. The man used a female as a decoy to lie to pretend she left her cell phone in the car. Just so he could come behind the guy, put him in a chokehold, get the keys, and pull off. And we're going to sit here and feel sorry for a fucking criminal? Nah. I don't feel sorry for him. In fact, this is exactly what I'm saying. When I say certain people just don't, they vibe, I don't like their vibe. It's the way they carry themselves. You don't have to do shit for me. The same way you don't care how people see you, I don't care how you feel when I say what I say. The guy is just a bad person. And when you turn around and you look and damn, another guy in jail, this person in prison, that person in prison, this person. So it don't matter if you broke or if you a millionaire. It's obvious having all this money it doesn't make you any smarter. And if you have to steal a truck back, you're probably having financial problems. You fucked the money up. You blew the chance against AJ. You called the man a drug cheat, but you failed your test. You messed your money up. Lawyer fees and all this kind of stuff going on. You messed that up. Now here you are back in a position that you don't deserve. That's the whole thing with him with that. He don't deserve it. He's trying to talk his way into a big title fight. I'm going to get under his skin. I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. So, was stealing the truck? Was that selling the fight too? Or is that just criminal behavior? You looking at history of all these different athletes that has, and I'm saying athletes, whoever, entertainers, whoever, people who was in a position to become or had become multimillionaires just to give it all back. So what is it missing from his life that he ends up being the way he is? Because even like Teddy was saying, having good people around you helps. Yeah, it does. When you listen. Because see, when you're the money man, oh, I'm the big dog around here. They don't listen to people. They don't care about what you have to say. And it's solely your fault why you do what you do. When you see people say, I am now Christian, I am now Muslim, and they're crying, you know what they're thinking about? All the things that they've done wrong. And they know they need to change. They get that feeling. So that moment comes, does it stay or does it just fade away? Because that's why I said, all in the same week, he went from telling people to suck his dick, calling people bitch ass niggas, grabbing his dick, talking shit, to crying, saying he become a Muslim, just to turn right around the same exact night, suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga, fuck you nigga, blah, blah, blah. Everything about it. You're a Muslim, but you're cursing and swearing. You're a Muslim, but you're calling people nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Y'all understand my point? Hopefully, Tank Davis don't wind up saying, well, let me go make a fool out myself now. Because you notice all these people claim they converted to something. They always, the very next time you see or hear something about them, they did some stupid shit. So, what would Jarrell Miller be doing if he wasn't boxing? Is this the end of this guy? Because I can't see him having a fight anytime soon. I don't think with his reputation and the way he treats people, I don't think that people want to do business with him. Like, you a drug cheat. You shouldn't even been allowed to come back. But you got the lifeline, was brought back, and now you fuck up again. Give his opportunity to some fighters out there that just want to make money, take care of their families, and live their life. And they're out here fucking with people. They're not out here doing all this goofy extra shit. Because he clearly doesn't appreciate it. He doesn't deserve it. And mentally, yeah, I think the guy's fucked up in the head. Yeah. Yeah. You're not dedicated to your training. You're not dedicated to the sport. No, it's all about that bag. And that's all I hear. As long as you get in that bag. Well, at 35 years old, to get arrested for fucking carjacking, for anybody to sit there and try to make an excuse for this bullshit, something's wrong with you. At what point do you grow up? We heard Anthony Joshua say he was doing some wrong thing, got caught up in the wrong lifestyle, and then he found boxing. And you don't hear him promoting I'm a bully, telling people to suck his dick. And you don't hear that. But he's being fake because he's not doing that kind of shit. He's not promoting that. That's not the image I want to put out there. But it's entertaining for someone to just be disrespectful and just say a bunch of nonsense. I tell y'all what. He's 35 years old. His better years are behind him. He don't have the dedication to get in the type of shape he need to get in to be successful in that ring. His skills are deteriorated. He really was nothing but just a come forward, my weight, and just pressure and a lot of punches. He didn't care if they were landing or not. Just punching, coming. He can't do that shit no more. He can't fight at that pace to throw 80 punches around. Fighters like that, once they lose that, they're done. Not to mention his head is like that big, right? Yeah. Like I said before, there's no super heavyweight division. So yeah, he's basically fighting people 100 pounds and more lighter than him. Yeah, that's what he's basically doing. Yeah. But he's an unappreciative bastard that don't appreciate what he has. And for someone to keep treating these grown 30 plus, 40 plus year old men like they're little babies and keep trying to give them a second chance, a third chance, a fourth, like what? And then what? I know some really good-hearted people who had shortcomings in life because they had to do so much for their families and was never in a position to really do the things that they wanted to for themselves. And then you get these guys who actually get their foot in the door and start to make this money. I can make a change in my family's lives. I can help people. I can, but no. I'd rather want to give the image of a illiterate, ignorant, tough guy. That's what I want to. That's how I want to be seen. I'm a tough guy. I'm a bully. I don't like bullies. And the fact for him to even refer to himself as a bully is like, yeah, okay. Well, let's see if you can bully your way through them prison bars. Let's see if you can bully your way through the judge. Yeah, bully and make the judge change the decision. Let's see if you can you bully yourself? To stop eating so much? Could you bully yourself to dedicate yourself to this sport? Can you bully yourself to learn to appreciate what you have in front of you? Can you bully yourself to live up to the standards that Islam, instruct you to do so? This is the required. This is what we want. This is Allah. This is what Allah wants. This is what He wants from us, right? Can you bully yourself into understanding that? Can you bully yourself to carry yourself like a grown adult and not some little ass boy? You know how stupid I'd feel sitting behind bars, calling him home, talking about, yeah, I went and stole my car back. Yeah, I'm in jail. What is this, street cred? 35-year-old grown men. All right? We're not talking about some 16, 15-year-old little badass kid who parents ain't never home. They got nothing but free time on their hands and they going out getting all kinds of trouble because mommy and daddy ain't there. You're 35 years old. Once you found your way into kickboxing and boxing, you found something to do, constructive, something that you can make money off of. And yet you turn around, you're a drug cheat, and you're a fucking criminal. I'm not going to sit here with you, because I know this shit I've been through. And I could have easily made excuses to be out here doing foul shit. But I'm not a loser. I'm not a quitter. I know so many other people, same thing. That don't make you tough. It don't make you no fucking stand up. It just make you a coward. It's real easy to be 330 pounds trying to bully promoters. Choking out little car salesmen. That's real tough. You ain't bullying no fighters around. Why you ain't bully Daniel Dubois? So yeah, that's my question. Because he had boxing. He found boxing. He found kickboxing. Where would he be without them? Probably dead or in jail. And where does this lead him? Because I wouldn't trust doing business with him. I couldn't. I'd tell him, man, listen, you done blew too many chances. You're a troublemaker, bro. You're a bad risk. You're just a negative person. Don't come with that shit about I'm trying to sell a fight. What the fuck does stealing the fucking truck got to do with that, right? It's a lifestyle. It's choices. It's who the fuck he is. I don't like bullies, like I said. And when I'm going around and we going and talking to kids in these classrooms and on these school buses and trying to, help them to free their minds of being afraid of bullies, and then to hear a 35-year-old grown man claiming to be a bully and then proud of it. Yeah? You're also a drug cheat. And I gotta be raw on this shit because I get so sick of people making excuses for these grown-ass men. But then you got people that work regular jobs who might miss a payments on something. They got put a lien on their house, get their car repossessed, whatever, all kinds of shit. And they out here just making it how they can. And here you got motherfuckers out here making millions of dollars and they still making ignorant, childish, stupid decisions. So, yeah. I'm tired of talking about this motherfucker, but I just wanted to get that out there and say what I said. And like I said, for Tank Davis' sake, hopefully he don't go out there and be number 2. But now let me follow up and do some stupid shit. You know, like I said, telling somebody I'll still slap the shit out of you is basically not a good sign of where you may be heading. So let's just hope for his sake that it ends right there. None of this does nothing for me. You know, like I said, nothing they do is for me. It's for their own good, not mine. But we speak on it. We give the boxing news, but y'all know me. I don't have no filter, and I don't do that fucking. Well, let me make an excuse for this guy. It could have been this. It could have been that. No, I've been seeing these behaviors in Jarrell Miller for years now. That's just who the fuck he is. And anytime somebody glorify and being a fucked up person, well, they're letting you know exactly who they are. And he's not somebody I trust around me, around my family, and I wouldn't want nothing to do with him. And that's just me. At the same time, how can you invest money in somebody that's not stable in the mind? So instead of, like I said, pushing the right person, no, we just around here rewarding criminals. Because they talk a lot of shit and hopefully that they can get people interested in the sport. And nah, man. Nah. It's not cool. Think about how many people have killed someone, have hired people to kill someone. But, you know, then had they boys then run trains on underage girls and all kind of shit, right? But then all of a sudden they make some songs you like or make some movies you like. And all of a sudden some years go by, you make excuses for them. But why now? Why they coming out now? I mean, that was a long time ago. He a different y'all are the same ones always talking about karma. Well, it don't matter 3 years, 30 years. Karma come back, bitch. Now your ass is, you thought you got away with that shit. Why shouldn't they get it? If somebody raped your daughter or raped your wife, raped your mama, and you found out who it was, would you tell yourself, well, he out here rapping now, you know, having his orgies, doing his thing, and committing adultery and doing all types of other shit, but that's his life, man. But he's just chilling right now, so I don't want to take that from him. You might have, and just the fact to know that. You know how many people do such traumatizing shit to people, and that person go through the rest of their life and can never really shake those images? Maybe they can't afford going to therapy and all of that. But because these motherfuckers are rich, you have that yes, boss, master, whatever you was to say, because y'all some fucking fanboys. I don't feel sorry for none of these motherfuckers. And I don't care if it's Diddy, if it's TD Jakes, if it's this motherfucker here, that little rat face Joel Osteen, whoever. Y'all can sit here and praise them and treat them like they're royalty. Only fucking people I ever looked up to was my dad and my uncles. I never looked up to no athlete, no rapper, no dancer, no singer, no nothing. And I was a kid at that time. And I've never looked up to nobody other than them. I've never been starstruck, and I don't care about that. And if they got out of line and they were wrong, I'll let them know about it as well. So as a grown man, I don't look up to nobody. But I cannot respect people that don't respect others. So like I said, a lot of times y'all be laughing at the wrong shit. Y'all think shit is entertaining, but you're not understanding that this is who this fucking person is. Maybe it might take some of y'all to meet these motherfuckers in person and get disrespected and violated by them, and then you'll go, I can't stand that motherfucker. Ah, hold your tongue. I don't know these people personally. But people carry themselves in a way where it turns you off. You just, I don't care for that person's mentality. That's all. And if I'm so wrong about the motherfucker, tell me why his ass is in jail right now. Yeah. For stealing a fucking truck that was repossessed because his bum ass didn't make the payments. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. And just keep in mind, the question was, if he didn't have boxing, where would he be? Because with it, look where he is.